Right, there's been talks about the most Deontay Wilder Zhilei Zhang, especially with the history between you and Wilder. It was almost a bit shocking to see him as your captain. Have you had any communication with Wilder? How's he looking in camp?
Obviously spoke to him in the build-up last time we were doing the press stuff in Saudi, and he looks great, ready to go. Get into him this week, make sure he's up for it, which he will be. His career's on the line, like Zhilei Zhang, at the high level of the sport. And I think you're going to see a brutal performance from him.
Very quickly, I'm not going to talk about Ryan Garcia's B sample being positive, but I want to ask...
And let's not talk about that, and let me counterpunch. As you guys heard Eddie Hearn state that Deontay Wilder's career is on the line. He said as well as Zhilei Zhang's. And he's right on both accounts, but for different reasons. What do I mean by that? I mean, Wilder, his career is on the line because if he loses again, he's finished. If he loses to Zhang, he's finished. Simply because Wilder is a guy that has his best win was against a tricky southpaw, which an older, aging Luis Ortiz, but when he fought him, true enough, he was still very dangerous. Don't get it twisted. Luis Ortiz was still very dangerous by the time, he tangled with Wilder. Okay, so that's Wilder's claim to fame. The only person that has beat him is Andy Ruiz. Okay, so they share a victory in that, but Andy not really as much so, simply because we know how much Luis Ortiz has declined, from 2019 to 2023. Okay, so it took 22. I'm sorry, because Andy didn't do anything all last year. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was a massive decline in amazing what 3 years can do. 19, 20, 21, 22, that's 3 years. Then Andy decided to get brave enough to fight him when he knew, he went down from a jab from Charles Martin. What am I saying? I'm saying all this to say Wilder's claim to fame is by southpaw. So he should know with his straight right hand, he should know how to handle southpaws. Now, does Zhilei Zhang fight like Luis Ortiz? No. But if he's going to deal with southpaws, his homework should already be, experience being in there with another southpaw. He should know how to attack a southpaw. He should know when to strike. He should know when to jab. He should know when to throw that right hand. And if he isn't able to do that, that means he's missed a step, and he's mentally not there. And ayahuasca didn't even care. Bars. Okay. So that's why his career is on the line, because he's had a bad performance and it went 12 rounds. He didn't even get a shot off. And if something happens to him and he's not able to punch, or he's not able to hit the target, and Zhilei Zhang can catch him, he's probably finished, because nobody would really want to see a Wilder that's not aggressive, a Wilder that's not wild. Okay, and then he would have became too familiar with losing at that point. And people wouldn't want to see that. I don't even think Turki Al-Sheikh could probably give him his last check and say, Alhamdulillah, and see you later. Right? Now for Zhang, Zhang's career is on the line because he's just old. He's a couple of years older than Wilder. Okay, maybe a year and a half, because, he's 40. And let's be honest. 40-year-old fighters, it doesn't matter how dangerous you are, it doesn't matter how talented you are, they do not get the nod, as you guys have witnessed. He dropped Parker twice. Parker came back and rallied. It rather reminded me of Kovalev and Andre Ward 1. When they fought and he dropped Ward and Ward rallied back, and the way he fought him was courageous, and he had to take it to Kovalev and show Kovalev, I'm not afraid of you, and the things that he did in there. Joseph Parker went through the same stuff, but he got dropped twice, okay, and he still won a split decision. Now, I would be a fool if I didn't think that had anything to do with age and position, because age can put you into a certain position. I think Joseph Parker fought Zhilei Zhang in a courageous fight. He did a good comeback. attempt, and I guess it was enough to make the win. But I think because he's still like 31 years of age, to compare to a person that's 40, that person that's 40 is not destined to be along or around long. So why would you award the winner to somebody in a close fight? Just for the same reason Vasyl Lomachenko lost to Devin Haney, because Devin Haney's 23, 24 years of age, whereas Lomachenko was 35. Okay, so yeah, I don't think that aging boxers get the nod. So if he loses, he's finished, because nobody's really going to be looking at Zhang being 40 years old. And I don't think that he would care to be like a Derek Chisora type guy and become a gatekeeper. I don't think that he has that type of mentality. I think he has more integrity than that. You know what I mean? Because yeah, this is high stake boxing. Whoever wins goes where they should have been with their last win. And whoever loses goes away probably for a while, because it is the second loss, and it would be the second loss if he loses to Wilder against Wilder, because he got beat by Parker, like both of them have beaten. They were defeated by Joseph Parker by decisions. Okay, so yeah, so these are the two reasons why these guys' careers on the line. That's why this weekend is so very important. Matchroom versus Queensberry, high profile card. Let's see who can do what. I will have the fight prediction up probably by tomorrow. So you guys tell me what you think of what Eddie Hearn said, that Deontay Wilder's career is on the line. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!